Yes, sir, software. I have small problems to
Sir,
create.
what about nodes and
No?
videos?
Okay, what is the problem?
Repeat password tiger, confirm password tiger.
Okay.
Told.
Password for Scott user.
Hello. Good evening to everybody. Hello. It is audible. Hello. Yeah. Anybody installing a what yesterday class? Maybe trying some of your yes. Maybe 64-bit is there. 19C advanced better. Maybe installing. Yes, some fellows are installing. Yes, very good. Yes, without any knowledge also, what is PDB, what is CDB, what is the vocation of username, password. Yes, how can I create? Without any knowledge, you are loading means great. Very good. Now here, yes. That's why so now here, yes, so many fellows are confusing what here, creating a users and all these things. Actually, these are in a future, you are also familiar, sys user through, we are creating a what your own users and also connect to DBA rule to this one, otherwise connect a resource, comma DBA. So the big concept really. And now here, but without any painful, just some simple steps through we are creating. And so you are interested to work in a where Scott user means you have to type like this and install it. Okay. Yeah. So now here. Now, later very easy, but first time no. now check it out. Before we are going to start communication, that is the second step. That is the SQL language. Compulsory, we must familiar with the what, which tool you are using. That tool, some concept you are familiar. Suppose Toad is a tool is there, SQL developer is there. How can I execute? How can I write in a worksheet side? Now here, how can I compile? These type of things, some simple commands are there. Same like. In our class, we are starting a what SQL plus tool. That's why now you are always before we are starting a what our SQL language compulsory. Which tool you are using? Those tools settings better to know, or executions better to know. GUI tools means executions, compilation, saving, so many things are there. But here, yes, command line interface like SQL plus tool settings are required here. Some settings are required. Those things I am telling only. And now here, then we are starting a what directly daily. We are so now here yes working with the what SQL language means a problem is not there. Okay, yes. And now here check it out. And now some fellows are entering asking about Scott and Tiger and at the rate PDB ORCL not required. Why? Because I am not installing a PDB CDB because so many newcomers that doesn't know what is so now here pluggable databases, what is container database. Okay, don't write it at the rate or anything. Okay, now that is again another method actually. And now concentrate here. Actually, suppose I'm installing a what yesterday steps through. I'm installing a what Oracle software, for example. Okay, fine. I'm opening a what SQL plus tool. Okay, fine. Suppose observe it here. Yesterday steps based on SQL plus tool. Now enter username. Suppose here Scott user, extra user, HR user, Scott user. These are extra users are there. Now here S at Scott and password I am giving a what a Tiger like this. We are changing a password, alter user, username, son of your identified by password changing also possible in a later. That is leave that one. So now you connect to sysdba. What is sys user? What is system user? You don't have an idea. That's a problem. And now in this stage, that's why maybe a Scott user is there. One of the sort of practice purpose, one user. Okay, fine. In this user, slowly observe here. Yes, so many users are connected to the database. I want to view current user, which user connect to the where server means. Just we have to type show space user. Simple. And now here Scott user. Suppose here and now automatically it will display. This is SQL plus tool commands. And now here check it out. For example, another session I'm opening. Any number of sessions also. In this case, I am connect to the where database. You are also connect to the where database. In a future, you are creating your own users later, not now. Okay, some use chapter is there in that one. DCL commands, creating users, grant, revoke, so many things. I am telling roles. In that case, you are familiar, not now. Suppose here, okay, just Murli, my name only. And now again, I'm creating a what Murli user. Okay, I'm connect to the where database. Now, whenever I'm connect to the database, I want to view user means so show space user. That's why if you want to view user, now then we are using a what? Show space user is a what command, semicolon. This is SQL plus tool commands on. In this user, which tables are there? What is that one? How can I clear the screen? Those things I'm telling. This is SQL plus tool commands. Write it. Write it to view user. To view user. To view user means syntax. How can I? Nothing is there. Go to SQL prompt. Some commands you are familiar blindly. Show space user. Later, these are very. Show space user. Okay, na? Example side. Suppose here I'm connect to the where. Okay, Scott user. You are connect to the Scott user. For example, after connecting this one, just here write it this one. Example. Show user. You are typing means automatically user is Scott is displayed. Scott, you are connecting in a feature system, you are connecting a CSS, you are connecting Murli, you are connecting ABC, you are connecting like this. Finished. And now check it out. Now I want to clear the screen. And now here, for example, okay, Windows side, this is an enterprise edition side. Suppose here in a Murli user, so many things I'm using, for example, okay, fine. I want to clear the screen means just we are using a what? A CL space SCR, clear screen possible. If you want to clear the screen means now here just observe it here CL space SCR. Now clear screen also working 19C onwards. Again in the olden days is through the keyboard shift plus delete is there, but nowadays now 19C side they are not giving on. Now here just we are using a what? A clear screen means CL space SCR. Okay, so now to clear screen, we have to use that command. Write it. To clear screen, buffer that one. To clear is a SQL plus tool settings. To clear screen, go to SQL prompt. CL space SCR. CL space SCR. Some fellow is asking what so after modifying TNS names over a file, can we just tell me difference between ORCL and PDB? ORCL. ORCL is a container database. PDB ORCL is a what? Pluggable database. Some knowledge is required. Pluggable, container, so much of concepts. Okay. To clear screen means just write it CL space SCR. And now check it out. Concentrate here. Concentrate. Very important. Now, suppose here in a project side, I am working, for example, Murli is a user. Again, another user also is there, Scott user, for example. In this Scott user, which tables are available? I want to view means some SQL language command is there. Now, what is that command? Select star from tab is a command. Tab is a synonym letter. Just blindly, first time newcomers, we are learning about some command. Select star from tab. But select star from tab we are typing means what is star, what is select, how it will be retrieved. Don't ask only. That is in a subject side, SQL language side we are learning. But select star from tab we are typing means not all the tables in a database. In this user, which user you are connecting, in this user, which tables are there, those tables only it will be displayed. Okay, Oracle provided a what in a Scott user side in a olden days, which one EMP, DEPT, sal grade, bonus, 4 tables, predefined tables they are providing. Now those tables, and also in my class, I am creating so many tables only in another classes purpose. Those tables also available. Okay, na? Yes, here these are the predefined tables are there. EMP, DEPT, bonus, sal grade. These type of tables are there. Okay. Suppose I am using a what? A Murli user, for example. In this Murli user, I try to type a what? Select star from tab. I'm typing. Yes, here only one table is there. Holiday is a table is there in my class only. Another batch purpose. Just I'm creating a what? Holiday is a table. Only one table. That's why if you want to view all the tables in a particular user, not a database. Database means data dictionaries are there. User underscore tables, all underscore tables, DB underscore tables. That is some knowledge is there in a future. Subject is there, you are understandable. First, yes, if you want to view particular user, all the tables means very easy. Select star from table name. Sorry, tab we are typing. Okay, na? Yes, write it. Write it to view all tables. To view all tables of a particular user. Of which user you are connecting, that user. Of a particular user. To view all tables of a particular user. These are very easy. And now here, just write it. Go to SQL prompt, you have to type it. Select the star from tab, you have to type it. But unfortunately, Scott user, we are practicing purpose. I am telling no, that's why Scott user having a what? Predefined table. Which table is there? EMP table is there. 4 tables they are providing only. DEPT table is there. These are regularly we are using only. Practically we are learning in one of the stages. Sal grade is a table is there. So now bonus is a table is there. Okay, these are all the tables. One of the stage we are learning. Write it. Select star from tab. This is a Scott user type. Okay, na? To view all the users present in the where, okay, so now database means DB underscore users data dictionary. That is later. First time, what is data dictionary? Those are all the things you don't have. Right? Okay, now one fellow is asking of suppose I want to view all the users means in this side not possible. Some knowledge is required. Actually, in a future, your experienced person means now here, not now, not today. And now here we are connected to the where admin. And now admin users are there in a future, you are familiar. Okay, sys user, system user like this only. Here, all underscore users, DB underscore users, so many users are there. In this one, username, password, these all the things are there. These all the users are displayed. Otherwise, DSC, DB underscore users. In a, today, you don't have an idea that much of a thing. Okay, fine. Yes, here. These type of passwords also it is displayed, encrypted form also. These are all the things. So much of knowledge is required. Select the username. Now here from DB underscore users, where conditions, so many things are there actually. And now here so many users observed here. This is a user, system is a user. These users you up to now you don't have an idea. Later one chapter is there, in that one you are familiar. Okay, am I creating Murli the user like it only? Which users we are creating? Those users, explicit users, that DB users, creating users. Those all the things are available. That is later. Okay, not now. Today don't worry about that. Just whatever I'm telling, just that one note it down. Why? Because first time how we are receiving, I know. Here. To view all tables of a particular user, select star from tab, you have to type it. In a Scott user, these 4 predefined tables, Oracle provided predefined tables. These 2 tables regularly we are using. Okay. Now, why suddenly we are telling a want like this only without any knowledge of the SQL means reason is there. Whenever you are working in a where, SQL developer, whenever we are working in a Toad, whenever you are working in a where SQL navigator, there is no problem. Settings are not a problem. But SQL plus tool is problem. Problem is there. Still 2021 also, they are not rectifying those problems only. Now, today, those problems I'm telling only, then you are understandable. Suppose here, these tables I want to view. Yes, in this table, which contents are there, I want to view means select star from table name is there. Through that one, this table I'm typing means DPT, there is no problem. But EMP means problem. Why problem? How can I set the environment? Those all the things I will tell you. Okay, yeah. Write it. To view, finish this one. Write it. To view particular table. To view particular table. To view particular table. Syntax, write it. Select star. What is star? What is select later? SQL language. From table name. Write it. Every statement ends with the semicolon. Select star from table name. Domain not write it. Select star from table name. To view particular table, syntax, select star from table. Okay, now onwards, concentrate. Why suddenly we are telling me reason is there? Now check it out. Concentrate here. What is the problem with the what? SQL plus tool means today you are understandable. And now here, compulsory those settings daily I'm checking only. And now that's why compulsory I'm using a what? In a first day I'm telling only. And now without any knowledge also. Suppose I'm installing a Oracle software. Okay, fine. After installing, that is enterprise edition. That's why extra user, Scott user through learners are learning. Okay, fine. This is a user. I want to view user means show space user. Okay, fine. Now, yes, I want to display a particular table means DEPT is a table is there. You are observing or not? DEPT is a table. DEPT is a table is there, department table. This is a small table. There is no problem. Don't write it. Don't write. Just observe it here. Select star from DEPT. I'm typing. Yes, there is no problem. In a table format only it will display. Observe it here. I am also, you are also understandable. Oh, nothing is there. These are rows only. These are columns only. Or maybe a table format is there. Easily understandable. But unfortunately, what is the problem with the what? A SQL plus tool means whenever big tables, we are displaying a what? Data. Whenever we are typing a what? Select star from big table name, it does not display properly. That is a problem. What is this one? Now check it out. Concentrate here. Suppose here, now not only DEPT small table, but also a big table, EMP table, they are providing Oracle Corporation. Suppose, for example, through the tables we are learning first. Later we are creating our own tables also. Now check it out. I try to type select star from EMP, for example. Just observe it here. Select star from EMP like this. Whenever I'm typing what select star from EMP, screen observe it here. Yes. What is this one? Some gaps are displayed. It does not display properly. Properly, it does not display means just some gaps are there. You are observing not yes, some gaps. Okay, so now here some spaces. Properly not displayed only. Okay, fine. It is not properly displayed means okay, so now developers are not interested to work with what those tables really. Environment also good means then only they are okay, so now here yes, any operation they are performing very fast, time saving only. But unfortunately, GI tools are not a problem. SQL developer, Toad, millions of records also, there is no problem. But unfortunately here, this is a maybe 14 rows or 15 rows are there. That table also problem in a way SQL plus tool. What is this one? Why this is displayed in a way in a gaps only? I don't want to display in this format only. I want to display a simple way. This type of format I want to display. Visibility purpose. How can I miss? Reason is there. Now check it out. Concentrate here. Concentrate. Actually, what the problem in SQL plus tool means each and every line, this is a line only. Okay, fine. Here spaces also counting. Each and every line having a what? A maximum 80 bytes. Maximum 80 bytes are there. Each and every line having a maximum 80 bytes. More than 80 bytes in a line is there. That the next column is. So now here, yes, always displayed in a way next line. There is a problem. Whenever next line that column is displayed, then automatically gaps are generated like this only. But I don't want like this only. I want to display properly means just here we are setting a what environment. How can I set SQL plus environment? I will tell you today. Now check it out. Really, I want to know how here, what is the default size of the where? Line size of the where. Yes, here each and every line size in a where SQL plus tool means if you want to view that one, just observe it here. Screen observe it here. Show space user, I'm telling you, same like show space all I'm typing means then automatically so many SQL plus tool commands it will display. Not a SQL language command, SQL plus tool commands, it is displayed only. In this one, line size is a command is there. You are observing or not? Yes, here, one of the stage only, yes, anywhere. Line size is a command is there. Observe it here, line size. After line size here, what is the maximum size is there by default? 80 is there or not? Yes, here. Now, I don't want to interested to use a what this size. Maybe I want to change. Oracle Corporation giving a what each and every line having a what maximum 80 bytes. But unfortunately, our table having about more than 80 bytes there, then maybe the next column department number displayed in our next line. That's why gaps are generated. I don't want like this. I want to set an environment means just we are using a what? Set is a command. Don't write it. Again, I'm telling set is a command. Suppose set a time on, I'm giving means automatically time is displayed. Absolute here. Yes. In a feature, set the time on means a time, okay, 5 o'clock, 27 minutes, 51 seconds, like this only time is displayed or not? Yes, here. Now I'm using a what? Set the time off means the time is off. Okay, so that's why some SQL plus tool commands are there in a feature you're familiar. But today, now here, check it out. How you are setting environment means set is a command, line size or line we are typing only. Now here, suppose 1000 or 100 or anything we are typing means then automatically I'm changing a what setting environment, then automatically yes, properly it will display a what table format or not compared to previous case. Now it will display properly. But again, some problem is there. I will tell you again, columns are repeated here. Now here, check it out. One by one settings I'm telling only. Compulsory, we must familiar these settings only. And now here, yes. Now check it out. Again, I'm showing only first we have to write it. I want something. Write it example. Example, write it. In our SQL plus tool means select star from EMP type it. It does not display properly. Okay, na? Yeah. Now write it some theory, write it. Again, I'm showing you, but first theory, write. In SQL plus, not another tool. SQL plus, in SQL plus tool, by default, write it, theory, write it. In SQL plus tool, by default, each line having maximum 80 bytes. Oracle Corporation giving like, okay, 80 bytes. Whenever we are using, write it. Whenever we are using any table in SQL plus tool, if the table any line, one line also, any line having more than 80 bytes, maybe more than 80 bytes, then the table does not display, properly. Then the table does not display properly. To overcome this problem, we must set SQL plus environment variable by using following syntax. Syntax, write it. It is SQL plus settings, okay. Tool settings. Go to SQL prompt. Set is a command is there. Set line size any number or direct line also we are using also working. Two commands are there. Go to SQL. Set space is there. Line in a number. These are very simple. Now example also write. Up to this one, write it fastly. Oh, 1 minute only. Actually, this is not an offline batch. No, offline means whenever you are doing the practicals, okay, very easy. Lab faculties are there. They are telling all the things in a practical. I'm showing in where in my classes. Then easily, okay, first time newcomer also easily they are okay understood environment. But unfortunately here online classes means now any doubts are there or anything means better to create a WhatsApp groups. Okay, actually in a previous classes in online classes only maybe 1 year onwards, so many each and every batch also okay in a previous institute or anywhere also, yes, here they're creating a groups, then they're discussing at least 1 week or 2 weeks whenever practically starting means maybe 1 or 2 weeks, maybe in a non-technical persons also there, no anybody having idea, they're helping each other at least up to environment. So now your awareness is there up to that one, maybe some fellows are helping, that is better one, helping one another only. Then once you are good at what some basic concept means, you are only okay, so now you're working at what you are wanting, that is later, okay, so now that is different actually. Even anybody also, that is better to help each other, maybe in a non-technical persons are there, those persons purpose only, better to create a what in a some good so now leaders are there, those persons only create a WhatsApp group and then maintain that. That is better. Now so many batches like that one now here up to some stage, later your own. Now here example, write it. Example set line in a number, I'm giving 100, I'm giving more than now okay 80 bytes. Okay na? Go to SQL prompt, select star from EMP. Write it this one, example. Set line size in a number, set line in a number. Example, set line in a number, your own wish in a number. Okay, below 80, don't write it. Okay, above 80 better. Okay, yeah. Select star from table. This select star from table, these things don't work because SQL language we are starting means these all the things you are familiar. But first, at least some. Don't try to learn through the SQL developer. Already I'm telling, because whenever procedures, functions, triggers, packages are there, half of the coding is there. Whenever those codings through we are learning means you are failure in entry. Learners are different and experienced persons are different. And now here, yes, these persons are always point of view very important. Anybody good at SQL plus anything also they are learning their own way. That is the beauty of the way SQL. Real SQL plus difficult. And now, but we are learning, that is better. And now here, where the difficulty is there, that is we are learning, that is better. And now here, finished up. And now here, now check it out again observe it here. Again I'm showing. Now concentrate. I am installing SQL plus tool. Okay, fine. Yes, here observe it here. SQL plus tool. Then I am changing what this. We are installing means Oracle we are installing, no, Oracle we are installing means SQL plus tool is created. Then I am changing a what, so now here shortcut we are creating, I'm changing a what, settings on all these things, properties only. Then screen is visible in a very different format, my own way. And now here, then I'm typing a what, one user enterprise edition, better option. Don't try to load express edition again. I'm requesting. Why? Because so many concepts, I am so experienced person, so many concepts I'm telling only, those all the concepts not working in express edition. There is a problem. Now that's why always better to full-fledged way you are learning, you are interested to learn means always better to load a what, enterprise edition. In a real time also 90% of the case enterprise editions they're using only 10% Java, .NET, these type of front-end language development side expression they're loading in a company side also. But always most of the companies nowadays preferring enterprise edition only. That's why I am also interested enterprise edition. Now enter username, enterprise edition, one extra user is there, Scott user. Through that one only learning is very easy. Now here, because Scott user side extra tables are they are giving only. Again, I'm repeating last chance. Observe it here. Now in this user, in this environment, I want to view, yes, user means show user. Okay, na? Yes. In this Scott user, which tables are available, predefined, or you are creating, anybody creating those tables, I want to view me select star from tab. Okay. Now in that one, I want to view particular tables means select star from table name. Okay, fine. But unfortunately, a predefined tables are there, EMP, DEPT, sal grade, bonus, dual means different. Okay, so now that is in sys user is available, all the users accessing, that is later. And now here, observe it here, select star from EMP, one big table I'm typing. But unfortunately, it does not display properly. Whenever it does not display properly, don't afraid only, just environment problem, this one. What is the environment problem in SQL plus tool? Each and every line. Okay, so now here yes, having a what maximum 80 bytes. But in our table, any line also having any at least one line also having a what more than 80 bytes. Then that column is displayed in the next line only. That is a problem. That's why environment is not good means now here it does not display properly. If you want to interested to display properly means better to go for settings. How we are knowing the settings means show space all we are typing. Whenever we are typing this one, SQL plus tools, environment, variables, and settings are available. Environment predefined variable commands are there. So many commands are there. Those commands and default values are available. Yes, observe here like this. In that one of the predefined SQL plus tool command is line size. Whenever you are observing a line size, automatically here line size is there. No. Where is this one? And now here, yes, here line size is a environment variable is there. Okay, this one SQL plus tool side, not SQL language side. And now here, this is by default 80 bytes they are giving only. You are changing these bytes means then automatically your tables, big tables also properly displayed. But what is the size you are okay, son of your setting environment you want to 32,767 is a maximum size. That is not required for you. And now here, just observe it here. Now I am setting environment. How can I observe it here? Just we are typing a what? A set is a command. Here line size or line, your own wish. Any number, either 1,000, 10,000, okay, like this only up to 32,000 possible. Now just, but unfortunately in a project side also 1,000, 2,000 or 100, anything they are giving only. But more than 80 better. And now here, yes, here I am giving my practice purpose, my class side 100 enough. And now set a line size 100 or otherwise set a line size any number, your own wish. Then I'm typing a what? Select a star from EMP. At least it will display a properly a table format or not. Yes, here. Now check it out. And now here, observe it here. And now concentrate here. Concentrate. Okay. Here we are setting a what environment means at least a table format is displayed. But unfortunately, another problem is there in SQL plus side. What is the problem is you are observing or not here. This is a column, employee number column. Here you are observing or not, rows are there. These are rows actually. But after some rows, just again, this column is repeated. Anybody observing? One fellow observing? Very good. Yes, correct. And now this is another problem. Again, yes, here E name is a column is there. Again, this column is repeated. What is this one? Yes, again, columns are repeated means that is not good actually. This is environment problem. Why? Because SQL plus tool side, they are giving like that only. Now job is a column is there. Again, that job column is repeated in after some lines. Again, MGR is there. Again, occasional MGR repeated. What is this one? Yes, another problem is there in SQL plus tool side. In SQL plus tool, always, each page, observe it here. Each page having a what? A maximum 14 lines, not a rows, lines. Yes, including dots, including spaces, all the things only, including hyphens, all the things. Column names also counting as a line. And now here it is different. Each page size is there. Each page having a what? Maximum 14 lines they are giving a what? Oracle Corporation. Each page having a what? Maximum 14 lines. That's why after page is completed, after 14 lines, again that column is repeated. There is a problem. Really that is correct or not, I want to check. Just we are using a what? A show space. Observe it here. Show space, all I'm typing. Here page size is an environment variable is there. And now here, yes, observe it here. Page size, yes, page size. Here page size is the environment variable is there. Here 14 they are giving a Oracle Corporation. Oh, maybe each page having a what? Maximum 14 lines, not a rows, lines, horizontal lines. Lines means including a what? Columns, including a what? Icons, all the things only counting. And now each page having a what? Page having a what? 14 lines in a SQL plus tool default settings. But unfortunately, my table having a more than 14 lines, compulsory that column names are repeated. That is a problem. But I don't want to repeat those columns. Means just we are setting a what? This page size explicitly. How we are setting a page size means set here page size. Okay, either 1000, either 100, either 50, your own wish. Anything, any number we are giving. Then, oh, maybe after 15 lines only, it will be repeated. That's why, yes, now this big table also properly displayed or not? Yes, here, observe it here. Screen observe it properly, it will display. Again, column names are never repeated. Observe here. That's why big tables also properly, if you want to display, means a little bit of knowledge is required in SQL plus tool environment settings. But these settings are very easy. But first time newcomer means, oh, new commands, they are thinking only. But once you are starting means nothing. Now here, write it, some theory, write it. In SQL plus, write it. In SQL plus tool, by default, each page having maximum, 14 lines. Lines means horizontal, not a rows. Rows means data. Okay, 14 lines. Whenever our table having more than 14 lines, space also counting line, that is the problem here. 14 lines, then automatically column names are repeated. Column names are repeated in a table. To overcome this problem, write it fast. To overcome this problem, then we must set SQL plus, tool page size, underline page size. This is a predefined, okay? Page size environment. SQL plus tool page size environment variable. Environment, this is not a command only. Environment variable by using following syntax. Syntax, write it. Syntax. Go to SQL prompt, set page size any number. Example, go to SQL prompt, set page size, any number I'm giving, 50 I'm giving in my class. Okay, your own wish. Anything also you have to try it, then you are understandable. Select star from table name EM. Write it this one. Yes, some fellow is asking, Murli sir, we can set line and page size permanently, or we have to set every time we log into SQL Plus tool. He is asking. Very good. Good question. Daily you are setting. Permanent settings are not available in SQL Plus. There is a problem. That's why daily, whenever I'm opening a SQL Plus tool, fastly I'm typing a set line, okay, set page size, I'm typing only. That's why first initial stage I'm telling this. Okay, yeah. Permanent settings are not there. Finished up. This one, select star from table name. Completed this one. Completed? Yeah. Your name is username is system only, not a Scott. By default, username system. Through the system, we are giving explicit user Scott. Finished? Now, suppose if you want to view, suppose you are a first time newcomer, all the columns you want to view means just we are using a what? Show space user, we are typing only. Show space user, we are typing. Show space user, we are typing. Then show space user, we are typing means username, it will display no same like show space all, we are typing means all the commands. That is right there. Write a note. Write a note. If you want to view, if you want to view all predefined SQL Plus environment commands, then we are using following syntax. Then we are using following syntax. Go to SQL prompt, show space all. Simple, no? Show space all. One fellow is asking, Murli sir, I am interested in a system user. Yes, enjoy. System user too, you are learning. Not. Then whenever I am telling you what some concept means, that is there or not, you are understood. Okay, don't worry. Okay, now show all. Finished. Next. Now, next one, very important. Actually, two-step process I'm telling. Step 1, step 2, I'm telling only. Before we are going to communicate with the database, step 1 up to now, small thing I'm telling only, that is SQL Plus tool, this command line interface through everyone learning in a worldwide Oracle database. A worldwide, any good programmer also SQL Plus tool side. That's why just we are starting small thing only. Okay. Next, very, very important. Yes, once you are connected means one language is required. Actually, today select star from table name, we are typing what is that command? Actually, SQL language command. That long ways through we are communicate with the what database through this tool only. Okay, that long ways today we are starting very important concept actually. So now here now that SQL long ways through in a way previous 9 o'clock batch DDL are now here at DML. Okay, these type of observe here. These all the things recycle bin. How can I connect? Okay, so now these all the things you are familiar. Then only we are operating. Then only we are operating these all the things here. Tables. How can I? Yes, truncate. Yes, how can I? Then DML commands, insert, update, delete. Yes, these all the things. How we are. Okay, so working means you are learning. Then nothing is there. Very easy. Now here. That's why always SQL language is important environment. Nothing actually. Now here write it. Now step 2. Main heading step 2 right here. Step 2. Communication. Communication. Communication means SQL, PL, SQL languages. Yes, communication. Now, if any user wants to perform some operations on the where Oracle, SQL Server, DB2, Sybase, MySQL, any relational database system in the world also, after connecting a what through the tool, compulsory they are using a what? SQL language. This SQL is an ANSI standard language. From this SQL, Oracle creating Oracle SQL, SQL Server creating SQL Server SQL, MySQL creating MySQL SQL. In a demo classes, I'm telling you, anybody not in demo classes means in a where maybe Wednesday onwards, another add-on class is there, don't worry. And now those history, write it only fast. Write it. If any user, if any user wants to perform some operations in Oracle database, then those users, any number of users, then those users are allowed to use SQL. SQL means within the bracket structured query language. Structured query language. Structured query language. Okay, na? Yeah. Now anybody attending a demo classes, some history I'm telling you are observing or not? Yes, actually. So now here, yes, in a 1970 only, EF got written a paper, relational model of data for large shared data banks. From that paper, one company, IBM company, introduced a first relational data model product. Which product? System R product only. In that system R relational data model product, one language is required to operate what that product. Yes, which language there? Okay, so give using DSL alpha language, because EF got introduced DSL alpha language, no. But unfortunately, in this system R team, some team is there, that team is changed a what? Yes, okay, so that so DSL alpha language into yes spare language they are introducing. They are modifying. So now here DSL alpha language into easiest language, square language. Again, that square is modified into where SQL, structured English query language, IBM company. Again, that SQL is modified into SQL nowadays. SQL. That SQL having ANSI standards are there. From that ANSI standard SQL, our company, Oracle company, creating Oracle SQL. That's why in our class, Oracle SQL language we are learning. Suppose here SQL Server SQL is there, that is Microsoft company. So now here, yes, creating their own SQL from the ANSI standard SQL. That much of history is required. In that onwards, everyone, same thing they are learning only. Okay, now that's why first initial demo classes, 1 or 2 classes, very important. Those differences already I'm telling. Write it. Fastly write it. This history, anybody attending demo class, they well-known persons, right? In 1970, fastly write it. In 1970, E.F. Codd means he is the father of the relational data model. No? E.F. Codd introduced relational data model. And also introduced DSL/alpha long ways. Nowadays SQL long ways, that one. Okay. DSL alpha long ways, which is used to operate relational data model products. Okay, na? Next. SQL and SQL. SQL is different, SQL different. Okay. Relational data model products. Okay, na? Yes. Write it next para fast. In 1970, again, IBM company, System R team is there. System R team developed simplified version of DSL/alpha long ways called square long ways. Square long ways. Maybe English like commands they are introduced. Square long ways. Today at least 15 minutes concentrate. Okay. Square long ways. All right, it again. IBM company. Again, IBM company modified square long ways into SQL. SEQUEL. SQL means structured English query language. Structured English. E means English. Structured English query language. In a bracket, right? In a olden days, SQL is there. Structured English query language. Square language into structured English query language. SQL. Okay. SQL. Again, IBM. Again, this same company. Again, IBM company modified SQL. Some modifications there. SQL long ways into SQL long ways. That's why in a old word, so many fellows are still they are calling a SQL. Okay. SQL long ways. But good professionals, they are calling SQL. Okay. SQL long ways. Already I'm telling in a demo classes, this SQL is a what? ANSI standards they are applying only in this SQL. Now here, that's why this SQL language is also called as ANSI standard SQL or ANSI SQL. Now here from this ANSI standard, Oracle creating Oracle SQL. Okay, yeah, that is key concept only. Now write it next para. Generally SQL language is an ANSI, American National Standard Institute. ANSI standard language ANSI standard language which is used to operate all relational data model products. Okay, SQL server, I kill my SQL like this, no? Yeah. All relational data model products. From this, write it. From this ANSI standard SQL, from this ANSI standard SQL, Oracle means Oracle company. Oracle creating their own SQL language. Their own SQL language. And now, very, very, very important. And now every SQL language, every database SQL language divided into a sub languages only. Once you are good at what those sub languages, then only we are operating a what or learning a what any database software in the worldwide. Otherwise, impossible. Okay, actually, that is the first fundamental concepts in any database learner also. That's what today we are starting that one only. And now here, write it fast. Every SQL language, why they are dividing sub languages, I will tell you. Every SQL language having following sub languages. Every SQL language having following sub languages. These are now first one, very, very important, most powerful. Now data definition language. This is maybe so many fellows having idea academic career side. Data definition language. Within the bracket, write it DDL. This is also called as DDL. Data definition language. Under DDL, what are the commands are there? Anybody having idea? Very good. Create is a command. What is create? We are learning practically. Now here. Create is a command. Alter is a command. Most powerful alter. Drop is a command. Yes, drop. Again, truncate. In every database, DDL also same commands. Create, alter, drop, truncate. But Oracle side, extra concept is there. Rename is a what command is there. That is Oracle 9i onwards it will be available. Practically very interesting. You are learning all the things. Write it. This data definition language, write it. Within the bracket, DDL, write it. Under DDL, these commands are there. What is these commands? So where we are using? How can I? Those all the things practical. Create, alter, drop, truncate, rename. Rename is Oracle 9i onwards. Okay. All database DDL also these commands, but Oracle 9i onwards extra command rename Oracle. Why they are putting this one into DDL? Why some other commands putting into TCL? Why some commands putting into TCL? I will tell you. Reasons also there. Finished, huh? Completed this one. Next one, next language is what? Data manipulation language. That is DML. Anybody having idea in academic career side, DML means some commands are there. What are the commands are there? Very, very, very important. In a DML, what are the commands are there? Insert is a command is there. Again, another one is what? Very good. Update, not a select. Select is not there. Update is a command is there. Another one is what? Delete is a command. These three commands are in a MySQL, SQL Server, Oracle, DB2, all the database DML means these three commands. But unfortunately, yes, Oracle side, one extra command is there in a Oracle. What is that extra command? Anybody have an idea? Merge is an extra command is there in a Oracle and SQL Server languages also. Those persons are copying a what? Merge command from the ANSI standard. But other database not copying. That's why merge command is available in a where? Oracle 9A onwards, extra command. Write it. These are all the things practically very easy. Write it, insert, update, delete, merge also write it in our class set. Merge, Oracle 9A onwards, merge is there, TML. Next, another one, very, very important. This is a key concept actually. Data, write it next one. Data, query language or data retrieval language. This is also called as DQL or DRL. DQL or DRL. In that DQL or DRL, very, very, very important verb we are learning, that is select. Select is the most important concept in a total database. Select is a big concept. How efficiently we are retrieving a data, fetching the data. Data query language, or in a previous case, select star from table name we are typing, that much of simple is not there. So many things are there. So now select. This is a key concept actually. Next, another one. So many fellows having idea. Transaction control language. That is also called as TCL. Under transaction control language, some commands are there. One is commit. What is commit and all these things practically we are learning. Commit. Another one is roll back. Another one is very, very important, save point. These three commands are common in every database TCL. Commit, rollback, save point. What is save point also? Java.NET side, they are asking only so many failures are failure, but easy. Commit, rollback, save point. Next, we are learning all the things. Next, very important sublanguage, data control DCL, data control language. This is also called as a DCL. Under data control language, what are the commands are there? Yes, grant is a command. Grant, create username, identified by password, grant, DBA2, Scott. I am giving yesterday class. No, that is, these are all the things. That's why these things you have an idea, those things are understandable. Otherwise, how we are understandable? Grant means giving a permission. Revoke is a command, cancel. Grant, revoke. These are common to every database. Why they're creating a what? DDL some commands, DML some commands, okay, DCL some commands. Why Oracle Corporation, otherwise ANSI standard does not give all the commands in a single sub language? Means reason I am telling. Okay, don't worry. Next class side, those reasons I am telling only. Okay, na? Yes, here. But unfortunately, 1 minute wait only. Tomorrow there is no class because we had one batch is there. Okay, tomorrow there is no class only. Okay, Saturday, in a future Saturday also class is there, but tomorrow now there is no class. Next class will be on Monday. Okay, now up to who are not installing, better to try to install. Why? Because we are starting, we are practically only Monday onwards, practically all the things I'm starting only. Then Now first only you are practicing is better. Okay, then only environment good. Otherwise confusing, any doubts are there, missing only. That's why better to load that one. 64-bit is there, better to try to N19C enterprise edition only load it. Otherwise it is not possible, means olden days versions also not a biggest problem. Okay, yeah. Okay, na Monday will continue. Okay, yeah. Installation means compulsory account is required. Account you have to create it in Oracle. Okay, yeah, very easy that one. Oracle account. Account created. Account creating means one advantage. Live SQL is there in a Google. Okay, so in that one you are also practicing directly without installing. That is also there. That's why I'm not telling those things only. But first we are installing, practicing means then those persons are advantage. Okay, na? Yeah. Okay, na? Yeah. These are all the things we are learning practically. Practically means you are understandable. Don't worry. That easy. Okay, na? Monday will continue. Those all. Yes, without creating a okay account, they are not giving a permission to install. That's the problem. Okay, na? Yeah. So the Oracle site, no, we are installing. That's for security. Express edition means there is no problem. Enterprise edition, permissions, all the things there. Security side, maybe they're counting how many persons are in a worldwide. Trial side also, they're installing that countable all the things. Because business strategy that one. Yes, new account created. Nothing is there, registration. There is just registration. They're not asking any money or anything. Okay. In olden days, enterprise some dollars they're asking. There's a problem. Now free. Only you have an account, then you have to download. Okay, Monday will continue. Tomorrow there is no class.